It's May the 22nd, 2012. I'm looking at some almonds. This particular variety is Monterey. And what I've done is I've picked one off of this cluster and I've cut it open so we can inspect what stage of development the almond inside the hull itself is at, because that gives us some idea as to what stage of maturity we're at. And so here, I've got this cut now. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so we've split the almond open, and as you can see there on the right, it's a whiter color than on the left, and you can see it's sort of an irregular shape, but it's moving from the blossom end back to the stem end, the stem being here and here where it attaches to the tree. I like to think of it as the umbilical cord for that developing nut. So what you can see here is that the nut is filling and hardening off and preparing for maturity at harvest time. Where you see this lighter gelatinous filling here and here, we refer to that as the jelly center. When the nutlet is at that stage, you can make a tremendous difference in the nutritional content of that nut. Once it hardens off, like we see here on the right side of that nut, you're going to be contributing to the tree health and to the hull itself, the green part on the outer part, not so much to the meat itself. And this in here, the almond, is the part we eat. That's the part the grower gets paid for. And so what we see is a real good response from the Ultra Grow Cal-K that we applied 3 weeks ago through the drip system. And you can see it's starting to fill in real nicely. 3 weeks ago, we were clear all the way through, here and here. And so what we're getting is a really good growth response, and this is a visual testament to that plant-ready nutrition of the potassium and the calcium, and how quickly it can go right into the plant and respond. This is Monterey, like I said. Nonpareil's a little bit farther along because it blooms a little bit earlier. And we've got just a sliver of jelly center left on that from what I've looked at already today. And then the Fritz is another variety that's in this block, and it's not quite as far along as this because it's the later to bloom of the three. And so this is just kind of what we're talking about when we refer to jelly center stage of development in an almond. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.